Hi, it's Rachael Smith with REMAX up in Big Bear. Today I'm going to walk you through that. Come check it out. Okay, so here we are at 1295 Luna, courtesy of Linda Ford, Sotheby's. And what we're going to be looking at is a 3-2 1411 square foot. Right down here at the stop sign is Villa Grove. So that is kind of like the main artery in Moonridge. And then right here, we have a beautiful, huge view of the ski slopes, and it looks really tiny from here. But it looks like that when you're standing here. So let me go back to normal. This is Sheephorn over here. So the lot is kind of interesting. It's either a trapezoid or a rhombus. I forget what the shape is. It's a little bit wider at the front, and then it narrows at the back. So somewhere, I don't know for sure, it is a straight line, so probably not where the sign is, probably a little bit further than that. Uh-oh, garbage truck. It's gonna be loud. Okay. And then down here is gonna be roughly where the other property marker is, likely around this pole right here. Yeah, because it's gonna kind of go, I can see the back of the house right there. So let's go inside this dome home. Super easy access, level entry to get into. Got kind of a newer blacktop driveway right here. Could easily fit 3, 4, 5 cars. I mean, you might have to get off the asphalt and go on to the dirt, but flat level parking. Looking at the roof, looks like some of the granules are kind of starting to fade over here and up there, but for the most part it looks really good. The other thing is that you're not going to get a lot of snow and ice sitting up there. It will come down. For the most part it looks pretty good. It just gets a lot of sun exposure, which is why it looked like that. So coming up, deck looks like it's been recently painted, kind of like a blue, brown mauve chocolate color. Well, I guess that's more chocolate now that I look at it. So kind of like a reddish purple in this. You can kind of look at the roof a little bit more right there. Then it comes around. I've got this nice little kind of access point right here. Could do something fun with. Gotta watch out for some nails. So some of the nails have kind of pushed up, but not too bad. All right, so let's go inside. Wow. Very, very cool. Geodesic dome. So coming in, we've got carpet. We also have central heating. Carpet's in good shape, but I think for the vibe that's needed in here, it needs to be updated. Probably taking a lot of the furniture out maybe and making it more mountainy. I think you could probably get away with like maybe some different colors on here. It's kind of like a desert color. But let's see, where do I want to go first? That is upstairs, so I want to go that way last. So let's kind of start here. Living room, and kind of back up, pan. It's got a nice, like, interesting little angles to be able to put some furniture. Here is some information on geodesic domes. Exposure to cold in the winter and heat in the summer is decreased, which is always great. So kind of here we have the living room. Kind of would back it up against the 2 pillars right here, but good sized living room. And we've got our fireplace. I really like that vintage white open fire pit, brick. It goes all the way up. Nice triangular windows. This is kind of fun with the little pine cones on it. And you've got a beautiful view right there of the ski slopes out of that one great window. I also like that it's kind of like leaning out. That way you're not going to get too much snow and ice sitting in that direction. Little things. So dining room. But then you've also got like extra dining because you've got here the ability to sit at the countertop and enjoy breakfast seating right there. I imagine you could probably replace these countertops. This is like a Formica. It's definitely mountain-y looking. Just some updates would do for a great rental. Cabinets. Be nice to get some floating cabinets maybe. These are nice. They're oak. Updated appliances. We should get lots of storage though. So it does make for a good primary home just because you've got a lot to work with. The floor is like a vinyl tile, almost like a sticker type thing. It's not tile. Dual sink. That's a big cabinet. And then here we have furnace and the water heater. We need to have a drip plate right here. It is double strapped, which is good. This is from 2012, so good, like 13 years old. Hard to say on that one what the age is, though. It doesn't look too old. Opposite this, we have this nice little corner right here that does appear to be a washer dryer hookups back there. They just kind of store all their outdoor furniture here, but we do have the dryer vent, and I don't actually see, oh, they're there for the water. And then this is going to be where we see that area to go out back. Kind of another one. This is not the one that we looked at, but where they keep their trash cans. We've got a little interesting outdoor fire pit right here. And then the backyard, which I will go to later. But you do have neighbor right here. Ski slope views. Probably like the most private place you could put a spa. I mean, if you could do a tinier one, maybe in here. But you could also probably build something out here with a privacy fence around it. Hard to say on property lines, but probably right in front of that tree, coming back to one of these posts back here. All right, so let's go check out the downstairs bedroom, bathroom. These ceilings are probably a good, like in the kitchen, maybe 10 feet or so. Let's just say I would not be able to jump and touch it, so whatever that puts it at. And here we have kind of a little overhang, sort of like a hallway, but not really. Closet. Nice little owner closet that would make. And then here we have bedroom, bathroom. So coming in the bedroom, it's always kind of fun because they've got to use the space wisely, you know? And really, you could possibly put a bed on that into the wall, but I think where they've positioned it is the best. Do have a closet. Do have the cedar tongue and groove ceiling. Nice landing area right here, like sitting area. I mean, it just looks out at that neighbor's shed, but still. And then closet number 2. Oh, forgot the bathroom. Bathroom, same flooring as in the kitchen. These are gonna be marble countertops. Same cabinetry as in the kitchen as well. Oak, oak, oak. And we have like kind of like an off-white tile. And it's kind of angled, kind of neat. I like this area, like a gigantic shampoo box. And then cast iron tub. Cute, very clean. Like a mint green on the wall too. So then coming now, let's go upstairs to the upper 2 bedrooms. This real quick is that area that I was showing you from the very beginning on the outside. Kind of like a covered area that faces Luna. Some outdoor carpet out here. This actually could be a good spot for a hot tub if you could find one that fit, because that pole isn't big. It doesn't allow for too much space right there. Here we have pretty deep closets. So deep, we've got chairs in there. And then this rounded stairway going up, and carpet's in great shape, but I think I would update the flooring all throughout. So you got a really nice landing area up here. Could probably put a little desk right here, create some office space. It's open to down below. We've got these nice louvered doors on both sides, one for each bedroom. So coming in here, we've got what appears to be probably a double bed right there. You might be able to get a queen size bed there. You definitely can't go that way. It has to be that way. But tiny headboard, keep the headboard tiny. Kind of fun, a little triangle, looking out. And then we still have a closet. Closet door is about as tall as I am. So it's a little bit shorter, but that's to be expected. And truck lighting. And then one thing to note, it does look like there's a crack in the, I mean, it could just be a crack in like the vinyl, like that, but I'm sure I can focus on it. I don't think that's the actual window. I think it's like the film on the window, but not an expert. Here we have bedroom number 3, 2 twin beds with a handmade. That's pretty cool. So exact replica, just opposite of the other bedroom that we were just in. Closet. We do have enough room for a dresser in here, as well as this little area. Kind of cool. And then this little area kind of looks out over kitchen or kind of dining room area. And then the last we're gonna have is the upstairs shower. Exact replica of the bathroom. Downstairs, almost. I mean, the same colors, same textures, same flooring, same tile, except on this one, This tile leans in a little bit more. I definitely can like get my shoulder here, but I'm kind of shifted a little bit right. The seam's kind of narrow. You got this thing, but that's just basically like at the height of my nose. So you can take it off and you can, yeah. So, I mean, definitely workable. Probably almost would be better to, well, you got a lot of drywall up there, so it's kind of cool, kind of unique though. But if somebody's larger, this is not gonna be too easy to shower in. And so there you have it. $12.95 Luna for $450,000. Let me know what you think. Bye.